Okay, cool. All right, Jason.
Great.
We're on now.
All right.
Okay, cool. So the first question is pretty broad. What were you doing before you're up? And how'd you hear about the program? Why did you decide to come here?
Okay. Before Europe, I was working 2 jobs, and I was really trying to just support myself, get my way through. I went to City College for a couple of years, but that wasn't for me. I didn't have enough structure, and I just was like cutting class most of the time. And what I heard about Europe was one of my sister's friends actually had a friend that went through the program, and they're really successful through it, and I want to be just like that. So I decided to take the step and apply for this program, and been very happy to be in this program, to see like very smart people around me and picking their brains all the time. Yeah.
Great. All right. So Europe is a tech program, of course. Why do you want to work in tech? What's interesting about it to you?
Tech is a really interesting field because I believe like in this field is ever changing. So whatever you learn like a couple years ago might be outdated a couple years later. And I'm a very proactive learner. I like reading tech articles on my own and teaching myself things. I learned how to build my own computer when I was in middle school, and I played the guitar too. I taught myself how to play the guitar, and that ties back into learning by myself in this field.
Great. So during learning and development, you mentioned you like to learn and you're a self-directed learner. But what's been your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge?
In learning and development so far?
My biggest challenge during learning and development is just, I would say getting all my things done, because during my first couple months I've been working as a after-school program leader, so usually I still have to make lesson plans and teach my kids like a workshop like twice a week. So balancing work and balancing the stresses of this program was really challenging for me, but really I felt like I improved on my time management skills, so I still really banged out everything I had to do in this program.
I'd love to hear more about that. Can you talk specifically about some things you did to help figure out your time management skills?
In this time management, basically throughout the week I'll just have a calendar, and then I'll just make a to-do list on my phone to note down what I need to do during the day, and I'll just start crossing them off during the day. But sometimes I don't get to the end of it, but it's all good. I just start back tomorrow, wake up, try to do my thing.
Great. So identifying that growth area is really important as we move through to internship. How are you going to make sure that you're successful at internship, particularly as it relates to the time management issue?
Time management?
Yeah.
So really during internship, I just really got focused and do what I have to do, make sure I follow through on my to-do tasks, and also have to self-learn throughout internship, because I know during internship they're going to ask me to do a lot of different things, and there's going to be some things I don't know how to do, so I'll have to make some time to study and work as hard as I do now.
Great. Awesome. So did you take a look at the internship descriptions at the back of your packet?
Yeah.
I did. Cool. And so which track are you interested in going into?
Oh, so right now I'm in cybersecurity.
Great.
So it'll be
cyber. Awesome. So what makes you a strong candidate for a cyber internship?
So during the cyber description says for a cyber help desk position, and right now I'm learning a lot of cyber techniques from Rory. I'm studying like the basics of networking and penetration techniques and network defense techniques. So I have good security mindset, but also as a help desk position, you need good interpersonal skills. And throughout working with youth and working at the UPS store for customer service, I have built on my customer service skills. And also during this program, we did a little ticketing thing with Salesforce.com, so I got a little experience with that. So that makes me a good candidate for this internship.
Great. All right. Someone want to take a scenario-based question?
I can take a scenario-based question.
Right.
All right, Jason. So you said cyber is your track right now?
Yeah.
Well, certainly there's a great deal of new equipment always there. So I want you to imagine yourself that you're asked to organize a room with a lot of tech equipment, right? And maybe you can think about some of the tools you use with cyber. What tools and processes would you use to keep track of what's in there and what gets taken out?
Okay. Can I think about this for a second?
I can say it again. So again, you're in charge of a tech room and equipment, what tools and processes do you have to keep track of what's in there and then what gets taken out of that room?
Okay. I'll probably make a Excel spreadsheet of all the equipment that I have, and if someone checks out, you have to write your name down on a sign-out sheet, and then I'll have someone input the data into the Excel of which one is taken out and which one stays inside. So I keep track of the amount of equipment inside the building.
Okay.
Can you share with us one career goal that you have set for yourself? And what were the steps or actions that you've taken to reach that goal?
Okay, one of my career goals is to get a IT security analyst jobs somewhere in a firm, and hopefully I could get a mentor there, so then they could mentor me and I could learn and grow at the same time. And the steps I've taken, I've joined this program, Europe, and I'm in the cybersecurity role, and I'm planning to work on certifications to get me to where I want to be. And that includes studying every day, doing all the little things that can push me there.
Can you, sorry, you said all the little things. What are all the little things?
Little things like, time management, wake up on
Okay.
time, being punctual, being strict to my schedule.
Okay, great.
Little things add up.
So imagine that you're at your first week of your internship. What are the things you would do during that first week?
First week I'm gonna do is I will try to work as hard as I can. Well, that's every week, but most importantly, I want to build a relations with the people on my team, because I feel like that's very important to just build rapport with people on a team so you can pick their brain whenever you need to, ask for help, and really just strive to learn during the whole week.
Great. Should we transition into this
I
question?
think we have time for one more. Let's do another scenario question. Yeah, this is the one I keep asking everyone because I think it's really important. And it's something I've seen with my interns this cycle. So imagine during internship that you have a remote manager who's really hard to reach, who's always busy, and you have significant downtime at your internship, and you don't always know what to do. What would your immediate plan and a longer-term plan be to address this concern?
Address this concern?
Do you want me to repeat the question?
Yes.
So your manager is busy and
Okay.
gone a lot. You're mostly communicating via email or phone. They're not around in person. You've got a lot of downtime. The tasks that you've been given don't fill all of your time at internship. How would you deal with that? And I'd like you to think, how would you deal with it immediately? And then what's a longer term solution to the issue?
If I have a lot of downtime, I will probably help other people at my workplace, and I'll also make sure the tasks I put in is my highest quality work, because if I have that much time, I might as well do my highest quality work on the tasks I'm given to. And long term, I might just give him some status reports, and maybe even him once or twice a week if he has more work for me to do, and just follow through.
Cool. All right, I think we'll transition to the tech demo. You want to handle the Melody, or you want me to? How are you doing?
You don't want me to.
I don't.
We'll put it that way.
I don't.
And we can
You know
stop
about as much as I do.
We can stop recording now.
Yeah.